Hey, how's it going everybody? It's me here, and today we are taking a look at Royal Jordanian Airways, as part of our ongoing efforts here on this channel to highlight carriers from around the world. Now, if you've ever flown with them or had the pleasure, then I would love to hear about your experience down in the comments below. But today we gonna be looking back at the airline's history and how it all got started way back in 1963. So sit back, stay tuned because you won't want to miss this. Alright, so let's start at the very beginning. In 1963, Royal Jordanian was founded, but not under that name. Instead, it actually began life as Alia, the Royal Jordanian Airlines, and this was all thanks to the direct order from King Hussein of Jordan, who wanted to see his country better connected both regionally and internationally. At the time, there were limited air transport services available within the region, and there was certainly no national carrier representing Jordan. So this meant that the country's king took matters into his own hands, establishing Royal Jordanian in an effort to improve connectivity and accessibility for Jordanians, while also providing an opportunity to showcase the country to the world. Now, as you can probably imagine, getting an airline up and running isn't exactly cheap, nor is it something that can be done quickly. So the airline began operations in 1963, leasing to Bristol Britannia 153s from British Airways to operate a series of regional routes throughout the Middle East. This included destinations like Cairo, Damascus, Beirut, and Baghdad, and it initially focused on these routes until it could establish itself and build a solid foundation for growth. This initial phase of expansion marked an important milestone in Jordan's history, connecting its citizens to neighboring countries and facilitating trade and cultural exchange. It wasn't long before the airline's reputation for reliability and quality spread throughout the region, making it a trusted choice among travelers. As the airline gained momentum, it began to explore opportunities beyond the Middle East, venturing into Europe and Asia. By the end of the 1960s, Royal Jordanian had added several new routes, including destinations in Greece, Italy, and India. These new routes were instrumental in expanding Jordan's international presence and fostering closer ties with these countries. But the airline didn't stop there. It continued to grow, introducing jet aircraft such as the Boeing 707 and 722 its fleet. These new aircraft allowed Royal Jordanian to cater to long-haul routes, opening up new possibilities for the airline. In fact, by the early 1970s, the airline had a fleet of 8 jet aircraft, 6 707s and 2 720s, which enabled them to extend their route network even further, now spanning across Europe and Asia. The introduction of jet aircraft marked a significant milestone in the airline's history. Not only did it allow them to expand their route network, but it also symbolized the airline's commitment to modernization and improvement. It gave passengers a faster, more comfortable travel experience and allowed Royal Jordanian to remain competitive in the ever-evolving aviation industry. In fact, by the early 1970s, the airline was carrying over 300,000 passengers annually, a testament to its growing popularity and reliability. And this growth didn't go unnoticed. In 1974, Time magazine featured Royal Jordanian in an article highlighting the airline's exceptional service and its role in Jordan's development. The article praised the airline's punctuality, efficiency, and commitment to customer satisfaction, solidifying its reputation as a leading airline in the region. But the airline's growth and development didn't stop there. Throughout the 1970s, Royal Jordanian continued to make improvements to its operations, focusing on enhancing passenger services and modernizing its fleet. The airline introduced new amenities such as in-flight entertainment and dining options, ensuring that passengers had a comfortable and enjoyable travel experience. By the end of the decade, Royal Jordanian had become a key player in the aviation industry, known for its reliability, affordability, and commitment to excellence. So fast forward now to 1979. Royal Jordanian was just 4 years away from celebrating its 15th anniversary since it first started operations, and it was at this point when the airline was ready to embark on its next chapter of growth and development, one that would take it to new heights and solidify its position as a leading airline in the Middle East. This next milestone was entering the transatlantic market with the launch of flights to New York. Now, up until this point, Royal Jordanian had been steadily expanding its route network, focusing primarily on destinations in the Middle East, Europe, and Asia, but it had always had its sights set on the North American market. In particular, the airline saw an opportunity to provide much-needed airlift between Jordan and the United States, a market that was underserved and ripe for expansion. After careful planning and preparation, Royal Jordanian announced the launch of its inaugural flight to New York, marking a significant milestone in the airline's history. On September 28, 1979, the first Boeing 747 SP left Amman and touched down at Kennedy International Airport, officially inaugurating the route. This marked a significant achievement for the airline, demonstrating its ability to compete on the global stage and serve one of the most important air travel markets in the world. The addition of the transatlantic route not only expanded Royal Jordanian's reach, but also brought new opportunities for growth and development. The airline was now positioned to tap into the vast North American market, offering travelers a new option for travel to and from Jordan. Moreover, the establishment of the route showcased Jordan's growing importance on the global stage and its potential as a tourist destination. As travelers from North America began exploring Jordan, they contributed to the country's economic growth, supporting local businesses and creating jobs. Overall, Royal Jordanian's entry into the transatlantic market in 1979 was a pivotal moment for the airline and for Jordan as a whole. The inauguration of the New York route marked a significant milestone in the country's history, opening up new possibilities for trade, tourism, and cultural exchange. Today, Royal Jordanian continues to serve the North American market. Building on the legacy established in 1979, the airline's presence in the United States is a testament to its growth and success, as well as the enduring relationship between Jordan and the United States. Alright, so that's gonna do it for this episode looking back at the history of Royal Jordanian and how it all got started. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that thumbs up button below. That really helps us out a lot. Let me know in the comments below what you think of Royal Jordanian and what your experience has been like flying with them. And of course, as always, I'd like to thank you so much for tuning in to the history of Royal Jordanian. Have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll catch you in the next video.